The boy standing before the girl was a hero who had saved the kingdom. Yet for some reason, she felt afraid of him. Even though he wore the same gentle smile as always, something about him now seemed terrifying. Lucy was the kingdom's most cherished princess, but she had always dreamed of the world beyond the castle walls. Then one day, she met a traveler named Jack, and through him, she finally caught glimpses of the outside world. Over the next few days, she pestered Jack relentlessly, begging him to take her on his travels. Meanwhile, a horned demon named Kevin appeared before the king. He issued a threat: if the kingdom didn't sacrifice 30 people to him every month, he would slaughter the entire city. A soldier immediately drew his sword to strike him down, but in the next instant, Kevin killed him effortlessly. The king panicked. As Kevin left the palace, however, he spotted Jack across the street. He tried to flee before Jack noticed him, but it was too late. Jack had already seen him.
見つけた。
Later, Lucy returned to the palace, and found the ministers in an unusual state of panic. Then came the shouts of soldiers outside, rushing to investigate. She saw a horde of demons gathering beyond the walls, but instead of fear, a strange light flickered in Lucy's eyes. Her body grew unnaturally warm, and she felt an irresistible urge to move closer to the demons. Meanwhile, Kevin, who had fled earlier, reached the demons outside the city. He urged them to retreat immediately. There was a dangerous monster inside the walls, but the lead demon, Earl, scoffed at the warning. He raised his fist, ready to crush Jack into pulp. Then, a flash of steel. Earl screamed, clutching his severed arm. Jack calmly tied back his hair, wrapped a bandana around his head, and charged into the horde, slaughtering them with terrifying ease. Lucy watched the one-sided massacre unfold, and was utterly horrified.
お前ら追いかけてここまで来た。しがない旅人ですよ。
After wiping out the demons, Jack resumed his journey. Lucy wanted to follow him, but the sea of corpses at her feet made her hesitate. A month later, Lucy finally mustered the courage to leave the kingdom. Her father, understanding her resolve, didn't stop her, and so, she set off on her own adventure. But she didn't expect to find a very weird creature right at the beginning.